All right. The facility is called Cliff Castle Casino. You know about that. I-17 north to exit 289. That's what you got to know to get there. You also have to know in advance you are going to have a great time, whatever day it is, but maybe on July 4th, maybe tomorrow even more. 7 o'clock in the evening, the Clint Black concert with Amy Scruggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're warming up for Clint this time. Next year you come back, Clint will humbly be saying, and in just a few minutes, Amy Scruggs will be here. Hey, thank you so much for all the music you provided
you're welcome.
already.
What a pleasure. This is awesome.
I want to talk about Amy growing up. Where was it?
I grew up in Southern California in a city called San Dimas. And
where is that?
Yeah, if anybody in the 80s remember Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, I think, or no, which it was it? Yeah, that was San Dimas. Yes,
right, right.
Right there in just outside the Inland Empire, about 30 minutes outside of Los Angeles. 30 minutes north of the beach, 30 minutes south of the mountains, kind of right in the center in the smog pit.
Dude.
Exactly.
But so that atmosphere doesn't sound like it would stimulate a young woman into
growing up into country,
the world of country, but particularly your country, because it really is crossover pop. Yeah. Faith Hill, Amy Scruggs.
Yeah.
Amy Scruggs, Faith Hill.
And I have a lot of classic country rooted in me and in the album as well, because I grew up on country music because of my dad. It's what the influence, and it's all he listened to, and it's what I grew up listening to, and it became my passion. And as a little girl, I knew that this is what I was going to do.
I don't mind asking you the question.
Yeah, I stood out at home. There's no question.
I don't mind asking you the question that you are asked constantly.
I know it.
I mean, when I see this, in fact, when Laura, my producer, told me that we were going to have you on, I said, I wonder if she's related. Because the Scruggs family in bluegrass, that's as big a name as there is.
That's it right there. Yeah, I was born with the name, and nobody in my family ever knew if there was a relation. And knowing I was going to use that name as a musician, and we always wondered, we started tracing it. We haven't seen if there's an actual trace yet. We started kind of looking, because for me, I don't want to ride that coattail, and I didn't purposely like, let's find out if I'm a cousin, because that's how I can do it. I knew that I wanted to make it on my own talent, on my own accord anyways, even if we were related. And so, you know, deep down, I'd love to find out someday after I've been doing this and after playing for Clint Black and being in Nashville for the last 4 years that maybe we are related, but not that we're aware of. But
no, but if there's a couple of empty spots in the will, though, you could always lie.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going over there for Christmas dinner once or twice. I'd be okay with that.
But you know what? It is one of those things that on a personal basis, yes, I want to be Amy Scruggs and not somebody else's relative, and I get tired of answering the question. But in reality, there are a lot of people who might make the assumption, oh, wait a minute, one of the Scruggs girls is there, huh?
Every day.
Working with Clint Black. Tell me about it.
Oh, I cannot wait. I mean, it's tomorrow, and it's still a little bit surreal for me that it's really tomorrow.
Tell me what happened when your agent called you and said you want to go on tour with Clint Black.
Right now, you're looking at my agent, so I got the call. And
you're handling your own career.
I handle my own career right now as an independent, that's correct. And so this was absolutely just unbelievable, and the fantastic team over at Cliff Castle, I had started communicating with them, and they'd given me the call that there was a possibility. I was up for a really great venue and a gig, and didn't really say much, and I just waited in the wings until they gave me that final word, and it was so awesome because I got that call. And I happened to be here in Arizona the day that they gave me the call, and it was just, you know, life-changing in the moment to go, wow, this is awesome.
And it's not just a show. It's the July 4th concert. And, I mean, that's huge.
It's
New
huge.
Year's Eve, where are we going to go? July 4th, where are we going to go? Yeah. How about if we see Amy Scruggs and Clint Black at Cliff Castle Casino? As a matter of fact, now you get to do a whole song. So you go over into our posh and luxurious performing area. And I'm going to give away some tickets, okay?
Okay.
Clint Black concert tomorrow night. You get 2 tickets. Let's make it the second call. Happy 4th of July. Second call at this phone number right here. I got to give you the phone number real quickly. The phone number coming up any moment. Yes, there it is, 224-2237. And the second call gets to go to Cliff Castle Casino. Remember, it's out I-17 north at exit 289. You'll recognize it because of all the Amy Scruggs fans there. Amy and Steve Ryle.
Somebody's talking, he's whispering to me. Your place and my place, well, which will it be? I'm getting weaker, he's coming on strong, but I don't want to go wrong. He must have tapped my telephone line. He must have known I was spending my time alone. He says we'll have one hell of a night. My fever's burning, so he ought to feel right at home. Somebody's knocking, should I let him in? Lord, it's the devil. Would you look at him? I've heard about him, but I've never dreamed he'd have blue eyes and blue jeans. He must have tapped my telephone line. He must have known I was spending my time alone. He says we'll have one hell of a night. My fever's burning, so he ought to feel right at home. Somebody's knocking. Somebody's knocking.